Hey Leo, hey Leo, come on in, don't be late. Welcome back, welcome back. Practical Mystic is on the right track. I'm Maria, the ancient seer. A divine message is waiting here. Listen closely, don't look away. The divine has something to say. Right here, right now. Let's dive in. Okay, my dear Leo, let us begin. On the first pile is we have the Two of Cups. This is emotional energy in the element of water. I see a colorful circumstance where you and someone has met, and I see here that you have a wonderful communication, and aside from that, you collaborate together. That what you have is something beneficial to him or her, and what he or she has is also something beneficial to you. So the two of you have a very productive or a very important alliance. Okay, I think this is something about business, or this could be a serious relationship. With the Two of Cups is we have the magician in the upright position. You have, with this collaboration with someone, is something important because in that case you are the magician, and being a magician meaning you can turn things successfully, which I mean you can successfully manifest the things that you desire, and whatever you want to accomplish, you can accomplish it successfully because you have the resources, the things that you need, inner and outer, because in here you have a complete resources which are necessary for your work. You have the cups, which I mean you have stable emotions. You have the pentacles, which means you have the resources, the things needed for your work in order to make it complete. And aside from that, you have talents, you have skills, passions, so you can make it successfully. And you have the sword, which means you have the intellectual capacity to make things happen. It only means that you are creative, you are action driven, you have the power to do things that you desire. You can manifest things successfully simply because you have the skills that it sounds like magic. You can work it out without delay, even if you are not employed, but at least you are self-employed. You can be a successful self-employed person because you have the talents, you have the skills and the resources. You are a smooth talker. It shows here that you have a very active throat chakra. You have the willpower to do things, directing your will. You have a creative vision. You can see things and you can express it creatively. Okay, on the second pile is we have here the King of Wands is actually spirit energy in the element of fire. I see here that you are stronger and more confident, more courageous. You are strong enough to leave this lion that represents someone from the past who hurt you. Okay, this person hurt you so much from the past, and now you're strong enough to move on and leave this person behind, and you carry with you your wand. You decide to leave this person because you've learned so much, the lessons from the past, and now you are transformed. Actually, as you see that lizard there is a lizard inside of you. If you notice, the shirt is divided into two portions. This one is the lighter part, and in here is the darker part. So it only means that the transformation inside you has already begun, because the lizard implies inner transformation, inner rebirth. Okay? The transformation has already begun, and now you are capable to leave the place, leave the old place, the old people, or people from the past, and everything related to your past. You are leaving them all behind since the struggle is over. As you see, that behind you, the battlefield is clear already. So there is no more things to fight for. And this person who hurt you as your enemy is already weak and powerless. It only means that you are more powerful than this person, and now you are wise enough to leave the place and the persons behind. What you carry with you is your wisdom and strength. With the King of Wands in the upright position, is we have here the spirit animal, which is butterfly. This is actually my first time to get this card, and the keyword is rebirth. The rebirth from this card is double confirmation to the Knight of Wands, double confirmation to the lizard shown here, which means regained inner strength. You are regaining your inner strength, and at the same time you underwent metamorphosis. Okay, you experience rebirth. Now you can reinvent yourself, open to the rewards of change. You have the brilliance to share with the world. So begin to love every part of your journey. You can reinvent yourself. It is possible for you to change anything or something in yourself. Be open to the rewards of change. You have the brilliance to share with the world, and love every part of your journey. It also says here that you will meet someone to be your best friend or a special someone like boyfriend or girlfriend. And aside from the rebirth that you will be experiencing, is that you're able to reinvent yourself, in the sense that you will have an entrepreneurial spirit to become a natural born leader. You will have ideas that can be ultra successful, the ideas that can help you make your business successful. You will have a creative visionary, and success is on the way for you. On the third pile is we have here the cups, 8 of cups. This is emotional energy in the element of water. It is in the upright position. It means letting go and releasing that which no longer serves you. A ritual releasing. You will undertake the ritual releasing, and now is the time for you to move your stuck energy. Walk away from people, places, and old environments, as double confirmation to the King of Wands. You leave the person behind, especially the person who caused you much pain. You leave the environment or the battlefield, which is cleared already. You've outgrown the past already, so there's no point of remembering about it. You just move on. So I think the way for you to move your stuck energy is by doing exercise, yoga and meditation. Physical exercise, I mean. You walk away from toxic environment and low vibrational people. Since you are a different person now, you cannot resonate to them, and you leave them behind. And that decision that you're doing is a disappointment for others. You cause disappointment to this person because they thought that you need them, but actually you no longer need them, since you are a different person now. So you just leave them behind. Move away from these people. And with the 8 of Cups in upright position is we have here angel numbers 1001, and the phrase is spiritual awakening. Wow. You will receive new beginnings. You will attain personal development since you underwent rebirth process, like from caterpillar to butterfly. You are a different person now, and at the same time you regained your inner strength. So what you are busy with right now is prioritizing your creativity, a creative pursuits that will make you very successful, and you are now heading in the right direction. A new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You're on the path to enlightenment, and these too shall pass. You experience spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul, and now you are on the path to enlightenment, and these too shall pass. Wow. So I think you will experience not just a physical transformation, just like from caterpillar to butterfly, but also you experience spiritual awakening and regaining inner strength. Okay, it is good for you. On the fourth pile is we have here the Nine of Swords in the upright position. Nine of Swords, that is mental energy in the element of air. What I am seeing here is you cannot sleep well, meaning you experience insomnia. You are supposed to sleep with this pillow, but you cannot. You are restless. You cannot sleep properly. Probably you are worried about something, like you're worried about money. That is something that bothers your mind. Or some of you experiences fear, the fear about what your future holds. But actually, you are supposed to be free from worry, free from fear, free from mental troubles. You're supposed to sleep comfortably. It's like you no longer have things to worry about, supposedly, since the universe is working behind the scenes. Imagine, it only takes one archangel to defeat all demons. A demon of worry, a demon of fear, a demon of scarcity. These are all weak in the eyes of your archangel. With the Nine of Swords is we have here the world from Tarot of Opposition, and that the world is in negative. Okay, so partial success and satisfactory results may also presage the end of problems or worries. New intentions are favored, as well as the beginning of relationships, work, and travel. All this will require abandoning rigid certainties and letting yourself be shared, letting yourself be carried by the beautiful possibilities that life offers. I see here that the worries and fears that you are experiencing, as confirmed by the Nine of Swords, it will be gone, it will be eliminated because of the partial success and satisfactory result that may presage the end of problems or worries. So the new intentions are favored, as well as the beginning of new relationships, work, and travel. Because you have a different version of yourself, therefore you also attract the same new beginnings, like new work environment, new people to collaborate with, and new places to travel. All this will require abandoning rigid certainties and letting yourself be carried by the beautiful possibilities that life offers. Wow. Okay. You will have the opportunity to find courage and have a time to focus on safety and the things that are going well in your life. Now is the time to move your stuck energy and use that energy to manifest new beginnings in your life by reinventing yourself, making yourself a transformation, like from caterpillar to butterfly. So if you transform yourself, you also attract newly transformed beginnings. Okay, so the powerful thought card for you from Louis Hay is that I now go beyond other people's fears and limitations. I now go beyond other people's fears and limitations. It is my mind that creates my experiences. I am unlimited in my own ability to create the good in my life. Again, affirm this to yourself. It is my mind that creates my experiences. You will experience new beginnings because you are manifesting it through your mind. You are unlimited in your own ability to create the good in your life. Wow. Do you see many eyes? Many eyes are expecting of you to break down. They are expecting of you to be failed. Or these many eyes are people who have a lot of expectations about you, but you failed them. You go beyond other people's fears and limiting beliefs. Okay. It's like, for example, you quit your job and you decide to start a business. And the people around you are disappointed that they cannot believe that you resign, since that job has a high paying salary and it is stable and it is a decent job. However, you quit. And so, meaning you go beyond their fears and limiting beliefs. They are afraid that you leave them, or some of them are expecting of your downfall, and yet you failed them. Okay, and these people are afraid of you deciding to quit that job because they're afraid that you might find a job which is not really better than the previous one. Okay. However, you have that creative ideas that made you successful in your business, which is good for you. So the most important thing is you have to move your body in order to activate the stuck energy within you. And as you continue to do that, you will experience not just spiritual awakening, but also regaining your inner strength and experiencing a physical transformation, like beginning from caterpillar to butterfly. And through that new version of yourself that you made is something that helps you also to attract new beginnings, like new environment, new people to collaborate with, and new work opportunity. Okay, so this is good for you, my dear Leo. See you in the next reading. Love and light.